Greetings YouTube, this is Toy Customizer Wakeangel2K1 and something finally arrived at my local Toys R Us. But before we go talking about this, I want to discuss this. This is a JVC Full HD Vario camera, camcorder actually. The camera that I'm currently using is a Canon PowerShot A560. It takes beautiful pictures, but the videos always came out a little bit grainy, and it doesn't have any kind of autofocus, so it's kind of hard to do really good reviews when the thing, isn't really designed for taking videos. So, for the foreseeable future, my videos will be shot with this little darling. Okay, so this is how my new camera works, and I'm using it to film my old camera first. I'm not retiring this camera. It's still going to be taking my still images, but for video, I'm going to be using this masterpiece. Man, look at how much clearer everything is. And it has autofocus. I don't even have to set the macro because it knows to use macro. Look at this. Oop. Focus. Well, alright, there's some bugs to work out. Wait until I get on a tripod. Alright, that's enough of that. You guys really want to see this thing, don't you? Yeah. Well, golly, I have to zoom out farther than usual for this. Anyway, here's the packaging of the Blaze Comic 2 pack, is what I'm calling it. Now, the initial wave of this pack came with Sonic Universe number 1, which was the first issue, of course, and it was a shadow-centered story arc that took place in Blaze's world. For some reason or another, this version of the 2-pack comes packaged with the regular Sonic series, issue number 218. And there you see, packaged is the Blaze figure with Sonic, and Blaze looks pretty tall. We'll get a side-by-side once they're out. The back of the package is no different than any other figures, just that picture of Sonic, reminding me of his pose from Sonic Heroes. Okay, let's get the pack open. So, getting the comic book out of the pack, I wonder why they picked this issue. I mean, Sonic issue 218 is the one where they go to Sandblast City, and Bunny meets her... Oops, sorry, hit the tripod. And Bunny meets her uncle, who has been legionized and is leading the Dark Egg Legion chapter there. It has nothing to do with Blaze whatsoever. And I just can't stop hitting that tripod. I'm so sorry. It's a weird choice for an issue. I mean, it's a good one, yes, but it has nothing to do with Blaze. I wonder why they picked it over the one that it originally came with. Anyway, I'm not here to review a comic book. I'm here to review action figures. And the comic book's over here. So here are Blaze and Sonic taken out of the box. And, well, as you can see, Blaze is a little bit taller than Sonic. And, although there are no figure stands in the pack, they do both have holes on the bottom of their feet for the stands to go into. See? Man, this thing is such a better zoom than my other camera. So let's talk briefly about the Sonic figure. He's yet another Sonic pack-in. He uses the old style articulation without the elbow or knee swivels, and his stomach looks dirty. It's like the paint there wasn't done very well, so his stomach looks kind of off when you compare it to his cheek and his arms. cheeks. I don't know why the stomach looks so bad. Other than that, the figure is actually pretty good. The legs are usually Sonic's feet aren't both flat on the ground at the same time, but on this figure they are. So, good for that. I mean, this is actually usually these Sonic figures are mutilated by their own packaging, but this one is really good. I mean, too bad it's the old style articulation because people are just gonna overlook it. It's probably Dirty Stomach aside, it's probably one of the best versions of this figure's release. But you don't want to hear about him, do you? You want to hear about Blaze. So let's talk about her. As soon as I get this guy out of the way. Okay, let's rearrange my setup here. Okay, so Blaze the cat. Wow is all I can really say initially. She has some of the most slender arms and legs that I've seen on these Jazzwares figures. They're actually more slender than Amy's, but the plastic in them is not really rubbery at all. It feels really hard and stiff. And the spiky fluff, it's actually pretty spiky. I mean, squeezing on my fingers like this leaves impressions. That's really cool. She has the old style of articulation, no bicep or knee swivels, but she has a pretty good range in the joints that she does have. And her joints are pretty tight too. They are nowhere near as floppy as some other releases have been. And she can actually hold a pretty good running pose. I mean, look. Yeah, she's a pretty sturdy stander considering she's wearing those pointy little high heels. I mean, look at those things. And her paint job is really nice too. I really can't find any faults with this character. I mean, her wrist joints are not stuck like Jazzwares figures sometimes get. Her ankles are the same way. I guess this ankle is a little loose, but compared to how I've seen some other figures go, she's actually quite an immaculate figure. She has a waist joint too. Her tail does not move, but movable tails is not really. Tails is the only one that has that. Her face is really nice. She has a neutral expression on her face, which is very Blaze. She's a very stoic character. And she looks great. I mean, this is a really nice figure. This is a nicer figure than when Free Riders Wave came out. I mean, her joints are stiff without getting stuck in themselves. Her arms are made out of a really nice, tough plastic. I mean, her colors are really nice. They really captured her lavender. And I'm having a little bit of a hard time standing her because my bed's not a flat surface, but she's pretty well balanced. And I would have more credence saying that if I wasn't struggling to make her stand. And she can take on some really good poses. Really good ones. Hold on just a sec. I don't know why I said hold on a sec, because all I do is pause recording. But, so it doesn't matter how long it takes me. But, Andrew Strapper01 sent me this cool fire effect, which, I don't know where it comes from, but it makes a pretty cool psychic fire accessory for Blaze's hand. Yeah? Look at that. Doesn't that look... Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. This Blaze can make for some great displays. Yeah, I mean, of all the 3-inch Jazzwares Sonic figures, I'd have to say that this Blaze the Cat figure is easily one of the most displayable I've ever seen. I mean, sure, her joints... Because of how skinny her arms and legs are, and the visible bolt holes, It almost feels like a step backwards in engineering, but with the return of bulgy joints. But quite frankly, in exchange for that, we have a massive improvement in plastic quality and paint application. This is easily one of the best 3-inch Jazzwares Sonic figures I've ever seen. And there's no personal bias in there, given the fact that I am a huge Blaze the Cat fan, and she's actually my next favorite character after Sonic himself. This is just a really, really great figure. And I hope she will soon be available in stores near you, as she is with me. Because, wow. If you're any kind of Sonic fan, this really should be in your collection. Alright, this has been a review by toy customizer Wakeangel2K1, trying out his new camera of awesomeness. And, I am signing off now.